Hey folks. So when I see a SaaS company launch a new feature, especially one that is quite different to what they have been doing before, I often ask them, their product manager, if I know one, so yeah, what made you decide to work on this particular feature or update or UX change? And more often than not, believe it or not, they say, well, we just decided it was a good idea. So this is kind of Henry Ford-esque thinking that if you asked people what they would tell you they want faster horses. So you basically know better than your users what they should want. And I actually met up with a friend of mine yesterday, and he's a co-founder at a very, very successful SaaS company. And around 10 months ago, they launched a new feature that they thought was great. And they ended up having a user adoption rate for this feature of less than 5%. So no matter what they did after 10 months, the feature adoption rate was still abysmal compared to the amount of time and effort they have invested into building this feature. And what it turned out was that this feature was actually directed at a completely different audience that, the majority of their users were kind of representative of. So, they were targeting kind of mid-market, agency level client, and the new feature was targeted more at an individual, kind of at a beginner level in what they were doing. So, as a result, the feature adoption lingered, and they just wasted a lot of time on this project that they could have invested in building some features that were already complementary to their main product offering, and hence driving more value for their existing customer base and improving retention and generally improving their product metrics overall. So, what can you do to avoid such situations? Obviously, our leading to is beta testing. You should try run more beta tests, and even for your existing customers, even for small changes in your UX and your UI, essentially anything that may affect the value that you're giving to your customers and their satisfaction should be tested. And you can do it quite simply by either planting a fake door test or creating a landing page and announcing it inside your product to see how many people click on it. Maybe create just a front-end mock-up of the new functionality and see if your users are interacting with it. Obviously, you can tag different elements on your front end with UserPilot and then track user behavior very easily. So this is something you can do. You can also segment your users to make sure that the beta test only reaches the people that are really relevant and that would be the right audience for this feature or UX improvement. So I described more kind of elements of successful beta tests below and the different types you can try. Also check out the blog posts below. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing your gory stories about times when you made certain product decisions without beta testing them and what were the outcomes. Looking forward to hearing from you and see you next week. Bye.